afternoon. Good afternoon. How are you today? Hope you're all doing well. Happy Women's Day. Happy Women's Day to every woman out there. Happy Women's Day to you, my dear sister, my dear friend, my dear followers, fans. Happy Women's Day to you all out there. How are you today? Hope you're all doing well. Happy Women's Day. Happy Women's Day to every woman out there. How are you? Hope you're all doing well. How are you today? Good afternoon, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching from. I'm Cecilia Mbullah, broadcasting live from London. Today we are going to be talking about self-love. Yes, self-love. How are you today? And we're going to be talking about my book, 7 Lessons from My Father. Here it is. This is my book. It's going to be released tomorrow. You can get this tomorrow from Amazon. This is my book. Happy Women's Day to everyone out there, to every woman out there. How are you today? Today we are going to be talking about love. You know, as women, we are groomed to look after everyone, our husbands, our kids. No one ever tells us to look after ourselves. So we have to start learning. If you're not doing that already, you have to learn how to look after yourself. You have to learn how to love you as a woman. Yes, self-love is not you being selfish. You have to take care of yourself first. Yes, ladies, happy Women's Day to every woman out there. Happy Women's Day. How are you today? Hope you're all doing well. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you're watching from. If this is your first time seeing this face, I'm Cecilia Mbullah. I'm broadcasting live from London, England. And I'm here today to talk about love, self-love, and to talk a little bit about my book. It's on Amazon. It will be released tomorrow. It's $9.99. It talks about love. It talks about identity. It talks about how to build your self-confidence. As we all know, self-confidence is a muscle. You can build it and rebuild it and build it and rebuild it. And in my book, we talk about rising and falling, because sometimes when you fall, you think, oh my God, this is it. I can't stand up and carry on. But this book will tell you how many times I have fallen, and every time I fall, I stand up. When you ever fall, don't stay down for too long. Get up and keep on going. And this book talks about you being your rescue, because you are your rescue. Sometimes you might have people who will come and rescue you, but remember, you are your own rescue. Sometimes no one will come to rescue you. No one. You have to rescue yourself. So this book has got lessons, 7 stories, 7 lessons that my dad passed on to me, and how these lessons have impacted my life throughout these years. I have put that in 7 short stories, 7 lessons for you to read. There's a lot to take home. Please go and get the book. It's $9.99 on Amazon. It will be released tomorrow. However, the Kindle copy is on Amazon for 1 week. I am doing it for 0.99p for 1 week only. So the Kindle copy is on Amazon. Please go and read it. It's priceless. The lessons you're going to gain from this book are priceless. So please go and get it. Support a sister. Yes, please support a sister. Go and get it. You're going to learn a lot from this book. It's a very small book. Look at it. It's not big. It's a very small book. You know, thanks very much for sharing your time with me today. Thank you. Today we are going to be talking about self-love. You know, are you a people pleaser? Yes, that's the first question. Are you a people pleaser? Do you say yes when you know you cannot do things for people? Because as women, we are groomed to look after everyone else. You're groomed to take care of your husband. When you get married, take care of your husband, take care of your child. You have to take care of everyone else. No one teaches us women to look after ourselves. We are not groomed to even think of ourselves. So we have to grow up, and then you have to get to that point where you start asking these questions. You know, we all as women, you have to get to that point where you start asking yourself these questions, like, do I really love myself? Do I love myself? Why is it that I do things for everyone except me? Do I really love myself? Because you have to love yourself. You know, you have to put yourself first at all times. You know, so you have to ask yourself these questions. How do you treat yourself? How do you treat you? Do you treat you with respect? Do you put you first? Remember, when you get on an aircraft, you're being told that in case of an emergency, you have to take care of you first. What does that mean? It means that we have to retrain ourselves as women. Everyone out there, whether you're a woman or man, you have to retrain yourself to take care of you first. It's important that you take care of you first. Put you first. If you put you first, if you love you so much that your cup is full of love and brimming, you are going to give love. But if you do not train yourself to love yourself, you have to. It's a mental thing. It's a mind thing. You have to be intentional about loving yourself. Especially as women, we are not told. You're not trained. You're told to look after your brothers, look after your sisters, look after your husband. It's everyone else but us. No one tells us this. So please, you have to ask yourself these questions. You know, you have to sit down. You have to be intentional. Ask yourself, how do I treat me? How do you treat yourself? How do you treat you? Do you treat yourself with love? Do you look after yourself? How do you speak to yourself? How do you talk? Do you have that conversation with yourself? How do you talk to yourself, to you? Do you tell yourself, do you ever stand in front of the mirror and tell yourself how wonderful you are, how amazing you are? I know sometimes we are told there are certain things we cannot do. Do you ever stand in front of the mirror and tell yourself that I can do this? I can do this. I'm strong enough. I'm beautiful. You know, you just have to stand there and talk to yourself in front of a mirror. Try it. Start it. Start talking to yourself. Start practicing how to love you. It's very important. You know, because you attract what you are. You attract what you are. When you start loving yourself, when you start pumping love on you, you do it for you. You're doing it for you. You always have to put yourself first. You're your number one. You should be your number one at all times. You cannot give what you don't have. So start by practicing how to love yourself. Take out time to know yourself, know who you are. There are a lot of people who do not know themselves. That is why a lot of people are followers. You just follow people. You see your friends going right, you follow. You see your friends going left, you follow. When they say, oh, there's something there, you follow without asking. You don't ask questions, you just follow. Why? Because you don't have an identity. If you have an identity, you will not just follow people. If you love yourself, you will know how to say, no, I cannot do that. No, I'm too tired, I cannot. Yes, I can. No, I cannot. So are you a people pleaser? Do you just do things because you want to please people? Because sometimes, yeah, I remember this has happened to me once. There was a time a friend came to lend money from me. She wanted money, so she was like, can you borrow me 200 pounds? You know, I did not have enough. I didn't have enough. But because I wanted to please my friend, I did it. I gave her the money. You know, and later on, we ended up having issues because she was unable to repay me. These things happen, you know. But did I regret doing it? Now, no, because she was a friend. But did I have enough to get to borrow my friend 200 pounds at the time? No, I didn't. So sometimes you don't have to please people and displease yourself. That is how you know if you love you or not. Do you please people and displease yourself? Do you say yes when you know you cannot do it just because you want to please your friend? because you want to please people. Do you do that? If you do that, then no, you are abusing yourself. You don't love yourself. Truly, trust me, I've been there. I know how it feels to give your last penny to a friend just because you want to please them, and you go back home and you're like, oh my god, now I don't have anything. I don't have. Have you had that feeling when you do something for someone, or you say yes, I can help you do this, when you know you're tired? Sometimes you know you're so tired, you cannot even move. It's Friday, you've worked all week, and someone is asking you to help them move. Can you help me come? Can you come to my place so you can help pack my things because I want to move? You know you're tired. You're so tired. Just say, you know what? I will be able to come, but I might just do 1 hour. Because you can do just 1 hour. Just don't say, oh yes, I'll come and spend the whole day with you, when you know you cannot. You don't have the energy. So you're abusing yourself. So do you really love yourself? Because if you love yourself, you will not abuse yourself by pushing yourself, by using your mouth to hurt your back. You use your mouth to say yes when you know your back cannot carry the load. Do you do that? If you do that, then you have to reset your mind. You have to go back and talk to yourself, to you. You have to go back and relearn yourself. You have to go back and start asking yourself questions. How do I treat myself? Do I really treat me with love? What are the things I say to myself? Am I a people pleaser? You have to ask yourself, because no one will do it for you. If you do not do it for yourself, no one, absolutely no one will do it. No one can do it for you, So don't say yes when you know you cannot do it. Please do not do that. And remember, when you build self-love, because you can build it, everything you can, you can build it. It's you can do it for yourself. When you do it, you're going to attract love, because that is what you have inside. It's what you pour inside. Every day you tell yourself, I love me. I love me the way I am, unconditionally. I love the good side of me. I love the side that is not so good. I just love the full package, the bad, the good, the ugly. I just love me the way I am. You should be able to love you the way you are, unapologetically. Just love you. It's you. That is how you are. That is how you were created. That is how your parents gave birth to you. You love you the way you are. You've made mistakes. Yes, you love yourself that way. It's okay to make mistakes. You should be able to say, you know what, I forgive myself. If you do things that are not so pleasant, you should be able to forgive yourself and move on. That is a gift you should give yourself on a daily basis. Forgive yourself. You do something, it's not right, forgive yourself and move on. You cannot stay on the same spot complaining about what you did, that wasn't right. No. You have to make sure you have compassion for yourself first. Forgive yourself. Have compassion for yourself. Learn about you. Have dates with yourself, with you. Find out who you are. It's important, because sometimes you know your husband more than yourself. You know your boyfriend more than yourself. You should know you more than anyone else. You should love yourself to be able to be happy alone. Some people are only happy when they have a husband or a wife. No, you should be able to love yourself to an extent that you can stay alone and be happy. So when anyone comes in, when a partner comes in, it's just a plus. Whatever they bring is a plus. But by yourself, you are fine. You are happy. It's so important that we get to that level, that you get to that level where you are happy with yourself. You have so much love. You're looking after yourself physically, mentally, spiritually. You're just looking, you know that you are so important, that you are your number one. You should always be your number one. It's important. You should be your number one. And if this is your first time seeing this face, I'm Cecilia Mbullah. I'm broadcasting live from London. I live in London, England, and today I'm talking about my book, 7 Lessons from My Father. It's got 7 lessons, There are 7 short stories, 7 lessons. It talks about love and identity, which is the first topic we've talked about today. It's very important for you to love yourself. That is the first lesson in this book, and it's a very important lesson for everyone, not just women, for men as well, for everyone. Because sometimes we don't know how to love ourselves. We don't know if we love ourselves. So you have to ask yourself questions. Do you really love yourself? Ask these questions. How do I speak to myself? How do I treat myself? Do I let people treat me anyhow? Because you have to teach people how to treat you. You have to teach people how you want to be treated. And people see, remember, people have eyes. They see the way you treat yourself. If you treat yourself with love and respect, people are going to see it, and they'll treat you with love and respect. So it's very important to show people, how to treat you. They see, so it's important. So please do get this book from Amazon. It will be released tomorrow. The Kindle copy is on Amazon at the moment for 0.99p for 7 days. So go get yourself a copy. This copy is £9.99 on Amazon. Please go support a sister, go support a girl child. So this is it, the lessons. We talk about confidence, how to build self-confidence on this book. Remember, self-confidence is a muscle, and you can always build it and rebuild it. Build self-confidence, rebuild it. We talk about you falling and standing up again, so you can always, when we do things, when we go through life, sometimes we don't get things right and we are disappointed, but what do you do when you're disappointed? You're not a disappointment. You do things, you don't get them right. You have to learn from your mistakes and keep on moving. You have to get up and keep on going. And remember, you are your number one rescue. It's very important that you remember this, that you are your rescue. No one is coming to rescue you. So you have to get up, stand up, and keep on going, So that is the book, 7 Lessons from My Father. Please get a copy from Amazon. It's £9.99. £9.99. Thanks very, very much. Once more, And if you love yourself, whatever people say to you will not touch you. Whatever people say, you love yourself enough. So whatever people say, come on, will it really? It will not bother you because you love yourself. If someone comes to you and say, you are short, doesn't mean anything to you. You love yourself the way you are. Whether you're short, tall, you love yourself the way you are unconditionally. And once you get to that point where you love yourself, you know yourself, you are not a follower, you don't let people do you anyhow, talk to you anyhow. No one will even come to you and say this about you. No, you have to teach people how to treat you. Teach people how you want to be treated by showing them. People have eyes, they see. They would look at you and go, oh my God, she treats herself with so much love and respect. So I have to treat her with love and respect. You cannot just walk up to someone who treats themselves with so much love and respect and treat them anyhow. No. And in case you meet people out there who speak to you anyhow, because you can't control how people speak to you, but then what you can control is how you respond. Someone might speak to you with disdain, but your respond, if you're like, oh my goodness, did you just say that? Oh, okay. It's a shame you have to speak like that, but it's okay. Don't worry. Have a good day. You don't give them what they expect. Don't give them hate. Don't give them, no, because you are love, and you should know when to fight, when to, we have to, we shouldn't go out there and when someone speaks to you, you just, sometimes you have so much love and respect for yourself. When someone speaks to you in a way that you feel it's not appropriate, you just walk away. You don't waste your energy. You love yourself, you know yourself. Don't waste your energy. Put yourself together and walk away. You mustn't respond to everyone. You mustn't pick every fight out there. Sometimes silence is the best answer. You just look at them and you walk away. That is what I'd recommend. Sometimes you have to walk away. Don't pick every fight on your way. Some fights are not worth it. Some fights will waste your valuable time. Time is important. Remember that. So some people pick fights with you to waste your valuable time. And you'll be there fighting with them like you're wasting your time. They don't have anything to do with your time. And you're picking fights. You can't pick fights with people who don't have anything to do with their time because they're wasting your time because you have got things to do. So the best thing to do is don't respond. Sometimes just ignore and carry on going. Ignore and carry on going. This is very important. You don't pick fights with everyone and anyone. No. Some people don't have anything to do with their time. They will waste your time by picking. They will intentionally pick a fight with you to waste your time. I've seen it before. Someone, I was like, what? Yeah. So please, and I repeat, don't let people treat you anyhow. Don't let people talk to you anyhow. And don't be a people pleaser. If you can beat this one, if you can conquer this one, you will have so much peace. If you can say no when you cannot do something, when someone says, please, can you do this for me? And you know that you cannot do it, say no. Don't say yes. Don't say yes when you cannot do something. This is a very big one because we do this a lot. Someone will tell you to do something, you cannot do it. You don't have money to give someone. You don't have time to give someone. You cannot you cannot attend someone's party because you're taking your child to for swimming or something. You will be so tired that you will not be able to go. Just say, please, I'm sorry, I cannot make it. If you can make it, fine. If you cannot, say no, I'm sorry, I cannot make it. Please don't use your mouth to break your back. Don't say yes when you know you cannot. Please. This one is very important when it comes to self-love. You have to learn how to say no when you cannot do something. Do you know how someone, if you know that if you tell someone that what, I can do it, and you don't do it, do you know how they look at you? If you say, okay, yes, I'm going to do it for you, you make promises that you cannot meet, that you cannot keep. Do you know how people look at you when you make promises to them that you cannot keep? So why make promises that you cannot keep? I'd rather say, no, I cannot, I'm sorry, I'm very sorry, I cannot, than to say, oh yes, I will do it when I know I will not be able to do it. That is self-love and self-respect. That is you telling yourself that I love myself enough to say no to you because I don't have the time, I don't have the energy, I cannot do it for you, so I'm going to say no. I want my peace. It's your peace. It's you first. Always put you first. It's so important. I'm repeating this so many times today because it's Women's Day. As women, we are never taught to look after ourselves. We are never taught to put ourselves first. Is the husband, the kids. We are groomed to look after everyone else. So please look after yourself. Put yourself first. And remember that you give only what you put in, what you have in. When you go around, people can feel the love that you have inside. That is what you exude. If you exude love, people will know that you've got love inside. It's what's inside that you can give. So give what you have and give what you can give, and make sure you can stand in front of the mirror if you can and start talking to yourself. Talk to you. I love me. I love me unapologetically. I just love me the way I am. I'm not perfect. No, I'm far from perfect. But I love me. I'm far from perfect. I will not let people treat me anyhow. I'm far from perfect. I will not please people and displease myself. Yes, I'm far from perfect. But you know what? I just love me the way I am. I will treat me with love and respect. I will treat myself with love. I will try and cook good food for myself because it's me. I'm feeding me. It's you. You're feeding you. You should feed you. You should like sometimes when I want to eat junk food, I'm like, sometimes we all do. Sometimes we eat junk food, but sometimes you go, oh my goodness, I'm putting this in my body, and you just go, no. Sometimes we go out there, we eat, but sometimes you look at something and you go, it's me, it's my body. I cannot just eat this. It's self-love. It's you loving yourself enough to say, no, I cannot put this inside. I cannot, you know. I have to treat myself with love. So please do treat yourself with love and respect and teach people how to treat you. It's very important to teach people how to treat you. Let me have some water. Um let us know where you're watching from, please, and how are you today? Happy weekend. It's weekend, it's Women's Day, it's Friday. Come on, isn't it a beautiful day? How are you today? Please let me know where you're watching from. I'm Cecilia. Where are you watching from, please? Let us know so we can talk. We can get to know each other. And if there are any points you want to add to today's video, please do add them. If you've got anything to add, if you've got any questions to ask, do ask them. This is not a monologue. And if at any point you want to join the live video, you want to come and you have something to share with us, you can always write to us, and you can write to me, you can direct message me, or you can write on the comment section, and we can start something. We can talk. If you have anything you want to share with us, let me drink some water. Thank you. I'll be back. Yeah, hello, good afternoon. How are you today? Hello, good afternoon. How are you today? If this is your first time seeing this face, I'm Cecilia Mbullah, and I'm broadcasting live from London, England. Today we've been talking about love, self-love, how to love yourself, why it's important to love you, and why it's so important to teach people how to treat you. And we also talked about my book, 7 Lessons from My Father. Here it is. It's available on Amazon. It's £9.99. It will be released tomorrow, so you can get a copy tomorrow from Amazon. We talked about this. We talked about self-love. We talked about you. Don't never let people put you down. Don't let people treat you anyhow. It's so important that you don't let people treat you anyhow. It's important you don't let people talk to you anyhow. People take from you what you don't have. It's important you don't say yes when you know you cannot do it, especially when it comes to other people. If you know that you've got time to give people, it's okay to say yes, I'll give you 6 hours of my time, I'll help you do this for 6 hours. But if you know you don't have the time, don't say yes. Don't say yes when you know you cannot do it, because then you are abusing yourself. Don't let people talk to you anyhow, push you, pull you down, treat you anyhow. And take your time to know who you are. Have your own identity, so you don't be a follower. You don't just follow people left, right, center. Have your own identity. Who am I? Who are you? Find out who you are. And how do you do that? You do that by spending time with yourself. It doesn't matter how old you are. If you know that you really don't know who you are, you don't know your identity, and you're a follower and people pleaser, and you really don't have your head here, please, you have to take out time to find out who you are. Who am I? What are the things I like? Not what people like, what you like. Do I let people pull me left, right? Do I say yes to people because I want to please them? Are you a people pleaser? You have to ask yourself these questions because it's important. It's important that you put yourself first. It's important that you love you so much. You love you unapologetically, because when you love yourself so much, you're going to attract love. And that is what you're going to give out, because that is what you have, you know. And remember that you're a reflection of what is inside. If you see someone who is so angry, know that that is what they have. That is all they have. If you see someone who is so loving, you know that that is what they have. And you have to intentionally decide to love yourself, to pour love on you. I am beautiful. I am strong. I'm amazing. I'm not perfect. I'm far from perfection. I'm not a perfect person, but I'm happy with me the way I am. I love me the way I am. You know, you have to do it for yourself. You're not doing it for anyone else, but for yourself, you know. And I'd say this, especially women all across the world. Today is Women's Day. We are groomed to look after everyone else but ourselves, you know. So please take out time to find out who you are, the things you like as a woman, you know. Find out some of the things you want to do in life, and go for your dreams, go for your goals. One day at a time, one step at a time. You are going to make it someday. You are going to make it someday. Just believe in you. And I'd say the first step to all this is loving yourself, is pouring so much love in you. You know, there's some of those things that people said you could not do. This goes to both men and women. There are things people said you could not do, and you have to start telling yourself, I can do this. I can, yeah, but I can do this. You know, because over the years, people tell you so much, so many things that you cannot do, that you start having doubts on yourself. Oh my God, I can't do that. I cannot do that because I'm a woman. I cannot, you know. Start telling yourself that you can. Because yes, you can. Yes, we all can. So start telling yourself that I can do this, I can do that, I can do, you know, take out time. No, the first things first. First things first, please take out time to find out who you are, your identity, and start loving yourself. Stand in front of the mirror every day if you can. Stand naked. Look at yourself and say, I love you. It's going to be weird. Day one is going to be, oh my goodness, I'm not looking at that. You know, but it's you. Day one is going to be, you know, oh my goodness. Look at yourself. Sometimes you don't know how your body, look at you. Look at yourself. Love you the way you are. Look at yourself. Day one, speak to yourself. I love you. I'm a strong woman. You know, I love myself. I love what you just love you. You know, talk to yourself, learn yourself, go out by yourself, go on dates with yourself, go for coffee by alone. Don't go with no friends, don't go with your friends. Go alone for coffee, sit there and look at yourself and just sit there quietly, you know, having your own time, your date with your own self, dating you. It's so important, and gradually you're going to fall in love with you, with yourself, which is priceless. There's nothing like loving yourself, because when you love yourself, you're going to attract so much love. You'll be like, why, you know, how come all these men want me? You know, why, how come all these women, as a man as well? Because when you go somewhere, that's all you have. That is what you have, and that's what you exude, because it's all you've got. Whether you're a man or you're a woman, feed yourself, pour so much love in yourself, so much so that when you go out, that is all what you're going to attract. You're going to attract love, because that is all what you have got. So this is the book, 7 Lessons from My Father. Make sure you get it from Amazon. It's $9.99. It will be released tomorrow. Here you go. 7 Lessons from My Father. Go and check it on Amazon, please. It's from me. I wrote this book. It took a lot of time, a lot of energy, a lot of love has gone in this book. So go and read it. Please don't forget to leave your feedback and take some photos and send them to me so we can post them online, please. Okay, so that's the book. Please go and get a copy. 7 Lessons from My Father. Get it from Amazon. It's from me. It's from a girl from a girl child from me. Go and get it. Support a sister, support a friend. Thank you very much for sharing your time with me today. Don't forget to love yourself. It's important. Self love is so important. So go today and love you. Love you. Treat yourself with so much love, so much respect, and teach people how to love you by showing them how you love yourself. They will learn that you have so much love within yourself, that you're so much in love with you, that they have to treat you with love and love only. Thanks very much for sharing your time with me today. Have a fabulous weekend. Take care of yourself. All the best always. And until next time, have a fabulous weekend. Thank you. Thank you. And bye-bye for now. Bye. Thank you. Go get yourself a book. Amazon. 7 Lessons from My Father by Cecilia Mbullah. It's available on Amazon. Please go get your copy. Pre-order, but it will be released tomorrow. So tomorrow it will be on Amazon. You can buy it, but you can pre-order today. That is my book. Thanks very much for sharing your time. We'll be talking today about love, why you should love yourself. And the first chapter of this book talks about love, why you should love yourself, why it's important that you love yourself first. You put you first. You ask yourself certain questions. How do you talk to yourself? How do you treat yourself? Do you let people treat you anyhow? Are you a people pleaser? Do you let people pull you down? How do you let people treat you? That says a lot about you. So please do learn how to love yourself. Make sure you love yourself unconditionally, the way you are, just the way you are. It's okay. You're okay. You're wonderful the way you are, and treat yourself with so much love and respect, because you are just one. You know, you're special. You're unique. You're you. So treat you with love and respect. Thanks very much. All the best. Have a fabulous weekend. Bye bye for now. Bye for now. You might see me again very soon. But bye bye for now. Thank you and bye bye. Bye bye. Bye. Have a lovely weekend. Bye bye.